All right. Welcome, class, to the online portion of Phys Ed. Today we're going to go over the components of fitness. But first, those of you in the class, okay, I see Julianne's waving, Ross is in there, Sydney, and Quinn. If you're in here, hey, there she is. All right, she just popped up. All right, good. All right, if audio is working, could you give me a thumbs up in the chat? If your audio is working, thumbs up. All right, Quinn, Sid, Ross, Julianne, not working. All right, Julianne, why don't you try turning up your volume on the computer? Oh, that's right. She can't hear me, so I have to type it. Try turning. All right, Julianne, you get, all right. All right, go ahead and give me that thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, so we're good to go there. Okay, good. Okay, so moving on. By the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to identify and apply the 5 components of fitness to everyday life. So, this relates to the first quiz that you will be taking in the online Phys Ed course. First thing, I'm going to ask you, why should we try to have good physical fitness? All right, why? Think about that for a second, and when you have an idea, type your response into the chat room. Why should we try to have good physical fitness? Type your response in the chat. All right, Quinn, to live longer, quality of life. It keeps you healthy, which is good. Ross, could you explain a little bit more about that? What do you mean by healthy? Okay, longer and more efficient. Good, Sid. Julianne. Healthy body, mind, and emotions. Good. Good. So everyday tasks are easier. Yeah, that's worth a clap. That's worth a clap. All right, Julianne, that's right. I'm glad that not everybody said about sports, but by definition, physical fitness is more than just being good at some sporting activity. It is the ability to carry out daily tasks, and having enough energy left in reserve to meet unexpected physical demands. Okay, so those are the 2 big keys to that. And Julianne hit that right on the head with everyday tasks are easier, and that's good. All right, so that's why physical fitness is important. Okay, so if we look here, the 5 components of physical fitness: muscular endurance. Okay, up here we'll start. All right, let's change that to another color. Let's just change that to, we'll stick with blue. Muscular endurance, body comp, okay, cardiovascular endurance, flexibility, and muscular strength. All right, and those are all the things that we try to incorporate into the online phys ed and what we test you on. Okay, muscular endurance, you can see there's how well muscle group can keep performing over time without causing fatigue. Again, there the big thing with muscular endurance is over time. All right, body comp, we don't really touch body comp, but that's the ratio of body fat to lean body tissue. Cardiovascular endurance, again, you can see the endurance there. So again, long periods of time. Right, and that is the ability to supply fuel to the body cells during physical activity. Right, flexibility, all right, also is listed there, and that's the range of movement of a joint. Okay, and so how far can you move that joint? And that's also good for injury prevention. And then finally, muscular strength. This one right here is one time. How much can you lift at one time? Okay, so in the chat box, okay, can you type one exercise that we do to test you and to which component it goes to? Right. For example, I would say muscular endurance equals the 1.5 run. Okay. So, okay, good. Sid, you beat me to it. Mile and a half. Cardiovascular endurance. Okay. Anybody else? Flexibilities, the sit and reach. Good, Ross. And Quinn, push-ups are muscular endurance. Excellent. Excellent. So, looks like we got that. All right. Moving on here. Okay, this is where you get to use the shapes tool. Okay, shapes tool. So, when I call on you, I want you to click on that shapes tool, click the line, and then you're going to connect the component to the definition, just as a quick review. So, Sydney, why don't you use the color blue to draw a line to the definition of flexibility on your computer? And Julianne, you're going to be next, so you can go ahead and think about muscular strength. Excellent. Okay, Julianne, I want you to pick another color besides blue and connect muscular strength to the definition. Okay, you're gonna go up here. Okay, and then you're gonna pick another color and draw a line to the definition for muscular strength. Good. Okay, and again, the key there is one time. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, Ross, why don't you go and pick another color and find the definition to muscular endurance. It's quick. All right, excellent. And finally, Quinn, you have your choice. You can either do body comp or cardiovascular. Oh boy. Oh boy. Excellent. There you go. Good. Okay, body comp, the ratio of body fat to lean body tissue. And you can see, all right, we'll go with yellow, that what's left is cardiovascular endurance, and that, okay, is going there. All right, to number 4. Good. Excellent. Okay, now, I want you to think about, okay, what are some things a regular person does as to oppose, to an athlete? What does a regular person does in his or her daily routine that utilize one of these fitness components? It could be in your student life or in a typical adult life. All right, and what I want you to do then is I want you to pick a color that stands out, so either a yellow or orange, and you're just going to click on there, and I would say tying your shoes. Okay, tying your shoes. All right, so why don't you guys go ahead, find an open space on that kind of blank screen, pick a color, and type in your response. Doesn't have to be carrying groceries. Excellent. Walking, climbing stairs. See how many more you can get. See if you can come up with some more. brushing your teeth. Either you have a really heavy toothbrush or you brush your teeth for an extended period of time. Opening a car door. All right, good. Carrying books. All right. How about, since for some reason I always get asked to help friends move. Help friends move, and they always ask me to lift their furniture. Right? I always say I'm busy when they ask me that. Okay, good. So again, there's regular things that you do that you need to have these components of fitness. Okay, excellent. All right, so now what we're going to do is you're going to break out into smaller groups to discuss, using specific examples, how you plan to incorporate the 5 components of fitness into your weekly exercise routine. All right, then we're going to come back and you're going to fill out a exit ticket. Okay. So again, I will be posting that into the chat, and that's not it. Okay, I will be posting that in the chat for you to fill out. Okay, so are there any questions before we end this lesson on the 5 components of fitness? If you're good to go, you can give me a smiley face in the chat box if you're good to go. Good, Sid. All right, Sid, Ross, Julianne, and Quinn gave me 2. All right, guys. Well, then I will see you the next time we have class down in the lower fitness center. Thanks for joining, and you may now exit.